Hi friends! Welcome to the second tutorial of business analysis. We have realized there is not much guidance on Salesforce Business Analyst available, so we have made an attempt to give an overview about a Salesforce Business Analyst. Before that, if you have not watched the Business Analyst tutorial, please go to the description box and click on the link. So friends, when you hear business analyst, you think, well, analysis, right? That's a big part of what a business analyst does, but they do so much more. This Salesforce Business Analyst tutorial is designed to help you to understand what exactly a Salesforce Business Analyst do, skill sets, tools, document types required, and what should we do to move into the Salesforce Business Analysis domain. Also, we have provided the areas in Salesforce which are important to learn. So, let's take a closer look at the Salesforce Business Analyst role. So what are we going to learn today? First, very important, who is a Salesforce Business Analyst? Then, what are skills required for a Salesforce BA? Then, roles and responsibilities of a Salesforce BA. Then interesting comparison between Salesforce Admin and Business Analyst by role and then by the skill sets. We should know this as their roles are overlapped. Then documentation important for Salesforce BA. This is also important as one must know and learn these documents as this is required for a Salesforce BA very frequently. Then the ultimate question, how to shift your career to Salesforce BA. Also, another important one, how a BA is different from a Salesforce BA. Lastly, as part of Salesforce Learning, a guide to 8 important Salesforce topics to learn. So let's begin with who is a Salesforce Business Analyst. So, what is a Salesforce Business Analyst? Salesforce Business Analyst is a project-based, business improvement role. Business analysts help guide businesses to improve business processes and efficiency in Salesforce. They elicit, document, and analyze requirements around business challenges, and then produce data-driven solutions. Think of the Salesforce Business Analyst like an interpreter. They're the go-to person when it comes to communication between IT and business stakeholders to ensure all involved work together to attain the best results. That sounds great. But, what skills does a successful BA need? There is a range of different skills that you would require in order to secure your position as a Salesforce Business Analyst in a reputed organization. Here are some of the most important ones. First is soft skills, which has analytical, requirement gathering and communication. Analytical skills. It is a given that a qualified business analyst needs to have exemplary analytical skills. Requirement gathering skills. A Salesforce Business Analyst should be efficient in gathering all necessary requirements and successfully delivering them to a team of relevant Salesforce experts. And then communication skills. Business analysts must communicate clearly and efficiently to everyone involved. They need to document and share information so that stakeholders and other involved parties have a clear understanding of the project, the goals, and the solution. The second is technical skills. As other business analysts, Salesforce Business Analysts also need to possess the necessary skills like process flow designing, creating wireframes, using various data analytics. It is extremely important for a Salesforce Business Analyst to collect all information necessary for the client organization. In order to do so, you should be able to handle documents very well. You should be able to handle the data that is highly complicated and in huge volumes. Segregating the same in suitable documents would make your and your team's work a lot simpler and more organized. Third is Salesforce skills. A Salesforce Business Analyst should also have at least a basic understanding of these Salesforce technical skills. Salesforce security concepts. Salesforce objects. Data management. Reports and dashboards. Sales and marketing. Lightning. App exchange. Automation. For further information, we will discuss these Salesforce topics later in this video. Now let's see what are the roles and responsibilities of a Salesforce Business Analyst. What does a Salesforce Business Analyst actually do? There are a few specific steps that take place in all projects with slight variations for each. First and foremost is communication. When you think about communication, you think about speaking and presenting, but listening is just as important. A BA creates an environment for open conversations, and clearly communicates information back out to the appropriate teams. Secondly, requirement elicitation. The BA asks lots of questions, with the purpose of understanding project goals and getting clarification on what stakeholders want to accomplish. They interview stakeholders, research information or processes related to the project, and observe teams as they work. This sets a foundation for the project. Thirdly, documenting requirements. Documenting requirements involves recording what was learned. This should be clear and concise, so the information can be easily understood by stakeholders and anyone else involved. The BA must be thoughtful about how they choose to document requirements so they can easily share between teams. Fourthly, analyzing information. Next, the BA reviews requirements and gets a sense of how to accomplish their team's business goals. They dive into more detail, and use data insights to identify what the business needs to do to achieve the desired outcome. Fifth is facilitating solutions. Based on analysis, the BA then identifies options for solving business challenges. Then they choose the best option and move forward with the best solution. Sixth is testing. Remember to test after the implementation. At this time, the BA builds training material to support the implemented solution, and records feedback to start eliciting requirements for the next iteration of the project, if needed. You've heard that Salesforce admins and Salesforce business analysts perform some of the same tasks. So what's the difference between them? Let's look at them side by side to find out. Salesforce admin role is an operational role. Salesforce admin role is all about sets up the Salesforce org, set up users, configure security and access settings, create custom objects and create and maintain fields, manage sales and marketing applications, manage service and support applications, manage activities and collaboration, manage data, build reports, dashboards, and other analytics, create process automations, administer desktop and mobile apps, install packages from App Exchange, manage sandbox and production environments, manage the health of the org, train Salesforce users, communicate with stakeholders. Whereas Salesforce Business Analyst role is more of project-based. Salesforce Business Admin role is all about elicits and documents requirements, develop and define project roadmaps, write user stories, communicate with managers and stakeholders, analyze data and draw business insights, facilitate business solutions, manage Salesforce projects, create and deliver business presentations, manage and analyze Salesforce implementations, apply frameworks and methodology to Salesforce projects, create user training materials, solve issues during testing, understand current business processes and document processes in development. Now let us compare Salesforce Admin and Salesforce Business Analyst on the basis of skills. Salesforce Admin has leadership skills to lead the way in everything Salesforce. Communication skills to work with people across the organization, from leadership to the actual users themselves. Time management skills to help with case management and constant user requests. Problem-solving skills to solve for the best solution for the organization. Now come to the Salesforce Business Analyst. Leadership skills to guide the business throughout a project and have confidence in the right solutions. Communication skills to work with stakeholders at all levels of the business, gather requirements, and oversee projects from beginning to end. Project management skills to keep Salesforce projects on track and moving toward the end business goal. There are many elicitation techniques that a Salesforce Business Analyst can use. You first determine the project needs and then choose the elicitation method or methods that support your project the best. There are many elicitation techniques that you can use: brainstorming, document analysis, focus groups, interface analysis, interviews, observation, process modeling, prototyping, requirements workshops, surveys, questionnaires. Friends, these techniques are common for general business analysts, and you can find more in our previous business analyst tutorial. You can find the link for that video in the description box. However, if you want to know more about these techniques, please let us know in comments. Here's a number of document types that can be important to a business analyst. They range from printed documents to information repositories to collections of screenshots to websites and blogs containing company and department information. For each project, you create and use only the types of documents that are most appropriate. Let's look at some specific examples. RACI chart. RACI stands for responsible, accountable, consulted, and informed. It's a matrix that delineates who is responsible for what in the context of the business analysis effort. Use cases. A use case identifies, defines, and organizes the system requirements from the perspective of a user. User stories. In an agile development environment, a user story is a document describing the functionality that a business system should provide, written from the perspective of an end user, customer, client. Business analysis plan. This plan lists all the business analysis activities that will take place throughout the project. Current state analysis. If the current business process or domain is not well understood, the BA analyzes and documents the current state before scoping a project to improve upon it. Gap analysis document. This document describes the gaps between the current processes and the intended processes. System requirements specification. SRS. This document details how the complete system should function and enumerates hardware, software, and functional and behavioral requirements of the system. Scope statement specification. This is the most fundamental deliverable on any project. It is a clear definition of what needs to be achieved and the work that must be done to deliver the project or product. Functional requirements specification. FRS. If the solution is software, not all solutions are, then the business analyst specifies the functional requirements for the project. Wireframes and other visual documentation. This document contains renderings of the user interface, often in the form of low-fidelity wireframes. This is one of the most discussed topic in the career forums. How can I switch my career from a QA to a business analyst? How can I become a business analyst from a Java developer to a business analyst? Or what should I learn to become a business analyst? So here are some of the steps to transition to a business analyst role. First, learn the Salesforce CRM. The very first step to understand Salesforce, as we have mentioned before, areas like security, objects, data management, reports and dashboards, sales and marketing, lightning and many more. This would boost confidence not only in the interviews but while working as well. Second, learn the tools of the trade, like modeling tools. Business analysts use many tools as part of their work. Some of the popular tools are business process modeling, state modeling, and use case modeling. Download the trial version of Microsoft Visio. You can also learn other free tools such as Lucid Chart, Bazaji Business Process Modeler. Third, but probably most important, communication skills. Business analysts must communicate clearly and efficiently to everyone involved. They need to document and share information so that project team has a clear understanding of the requirements. Fourth, identify the opportunities where you can volunteer your services and time in supporting the Salesforce project as a business analyst in informal or semi-formal mode. It would give a great hands-on exposure to the real-time Salesforce projects and help in understanding the nitty-gritties of Salesforce projects. Fifth, get yourself Salesforce certified. Along with a degree and experience, getting a Salesforce certification carries a lot of weight with organizations and also helps the candidate to acquire the requisite knowledge. Salesforce certification can improve overall performance, remove uncertainty, and widen market opportunities. Now the next question is, how a Salesforce business analyst is different from other business analysts. As we have seen previously, there are 3 skills required for a Salesforce BA: soft skills, technical skills and Salesforce skills. As soft skills and technical skills are the key skill sets for a business analyst, Salesforce knowledge is the key which differentiate and stands out a Salesforce business analyst. And as discussed, we have a variety of areas which should be learned and understood by an aspirant Salesforce business analyst. We will learn about these areas next. Now let us understand what should we read to understand the Salesforce better. Here are some of the fundamental areas which one should learn theoretically as well as hands-on practice. Area 1. Salesforce organization and user setup. The important topics which in this section are: company information, fiscal year, business hours, currency management, default settings, governor limits, UI settings, search settings, list views, and home page layouts. Area 2. Salesforce security. The important topics which in this section are: passwords, IP restrictions, organization-wide defaults, roles, role hierarchy, manual sharing, sharing rules, public groups, profile, permission set. Area 3. Salesforce objects. The important topics which in this section are: standard and custom objects, master detail, lookup and junction objects, customized fields, page layouts, and record types. Area 4. Salesforce reports and dashboards. The important topics which in this section are: reports, report types, report format, fields, summarizing data, filtering data, charting, scheduling, conditional highlighting, dashboards, dynamic dashboards, dashboard components, running user. Area 5. Salesforce workflow and process automation. The important topics which in this section are: trigger, workflow, email templates, workflow actions, and approval process. Area 6 is Salesforce data management. The important topics which in this section are: data loader, import wizard, CSV files, duplicate records. Area 7. Salesforce sales and marketing. Concepts you should learn in this section are: lead, opportunity, opportunity stages, campaign, price and price book, quotes, assignment rules, queue and public groups, and web to lead. Area 8 is service and support applications. The important topics which in this section are: licenses, case, channels, Salesforce knowledge, case assignment, auto response, escalation, web to case, and email to case. So friends, this tutorial is an effort to provide an overview of important concepts of Salesforce Business Analysis. We hope this proves to be helpful for those who are thinking or planning to become a Salesforce Business Analyst. Please write in the comment if you want something similar or different content. And please, don't forget to like, share and subscribe. Thanks for watching and loving the videos. See you in the next one.